Hi everybody and welcome back to Exotics of the World TV. Well, it has been a while, gang. I do apologise. I haven't looked at YouTube for a while. It has been so busy. We've had sickness that has just gone through the shop, and we've all been really ill. I think Emma's off with it. Emma went home early yesterday. Bless her, poor thing, because she's not feeling very well. I've not been feeling very well. As you can probably see as well, I am in need of a barber. So not just the beard, but I've also got bits of hair shooting out everywhere. And that's just because I've not had the time. So at the minute, I'm giving Liam Sinclair homeless vibe look. Sorry, Liam, love you. But yeah, so that's what's been going on. But that has unfortunately meant that we've been a bit slow when it comes to doing stuff actually over at Encounters. Now, we have got a bit done. You can probably see up there, actually. So these are daylight cloud effect type light panels, which we found, and they are really good. So when you pull the shutters down, the light in here essentially does not change. And there are currently 8 that aren't connected and that are not turned on. So I can't wait for it to, when the rest of them all come on, it's going to be really cool. But yeah, I'm not sure if you can see, you can kind of see if I move this way. I'll move this way a little bit. No. I think it's probably because of the camera. Okay, it's gone. But yeah, so when they're lit up, the camera, for whatever reason, cannot see the clouds. But you, as a person, if you were to come here, you can see the clouds. So yeah, really excited for those. They, compared to the other previous light panels and stuff, we thought it was quite bright in here anyway. But Jiminy Christmas, it is really light in here now. But the electrician is going to come and in a couple of weeks' time, I believe, and fix the rest of them to essentially turn them all on. Is what he's going to connect them, and we're going to go from there. But he was here yesterday. You see, I'm trying to get my words out. I'm really excited. But he has lit the Burmese python enclosure, and he's also done some other bits and bobs as well. So I will show you. So this is the Burm enclosure, obviously not lit up. Boom! Daylight. Fantastic. There we go. You'll probably notice as well that there are power boxes there and there. So this is just so we can run the lighting and heating for the other species that are going to be in here for that one, and then that one is going to be for the Burmese python basking spot. You'll notice as well that these are weather resistant boxes, and that's because it is going to be very humid in here. Now, unfortunately, like I said, because of the sickness and the stress, and as well, we've also taken another member of staff on. So we've had to set aside some days for training for her, so that set a little things back. But other than that, yeah, regular recording should resume, essentially this week, I should think. But yeah, so unfortunately, we've not managed to get the any more work done on the actual waterfall itself. We still just need to seal it now, seal it and paint it, and that should be away we go. Another thing that you've not seen yet is this thing. Oh my god, guys, can I just say I am super duper excited and happy about this, considering how good it looks already, right? It's not even finished yet. It's not even done. There's still some more work that needs to be done to it. So we need some more bamboo on that side where the cave is. And again, we need to board out and essentially do that, but for there. But we need to make sure that the box itself is safe. Now, the electrician is coming to sort all that out when he comes back to essentially do the lights. But something else that the electrician has done, now unfortunately you can't really see it, but I'll explain. So In my infinite wisdom, I negated quite a lot of things when, when designing this. One, this is a very tight squeeze. We struggle to get these vivs in, not because of how, well, actually, yeah, because of how big they are. My fault completely. For whatever reason, the building kind of shortens as it kind of like goes up. So I didn't take that into account. So very silly me, which means, unfortunately, we're going to have to do the enclosures backwards. Now, there is a port up there where we can plug everything in. So essentially, it's going to come through the front of the enclosure and then go up. I know it's like a very backwards way of doing vivariums and doing enclosure. I've never done a enclosure where we've had to pull the heat and lighting, the wires and stuff through the front and then run it up there. But on the positive side, it's all going to be covered with fake rock, so we're not going to see it. But the reason why is because the gap behind is too tight. So we're going to be able to heat it and light it and fix it and put it in place. However, if something went wrong, we would really, really struggle to try and fix it. So we need to make sure that it's safe for staff to access, that they're not kind of like overreaching, overexert themselves, that type of thing. So that's that. But yeah, like I said, the actual face of it, you're not going to see the wire, so it's all going to have fake rock, so it's all going to like blend in and whatnot. So it's going to be absolutely fine. Oh, have I shown you the cave? Oh, let me show you the cave. 1 second. I might or may not have done. Maybe I have. Anyway, if you've seen it already, if I've put it, I don't think I put it in the previous video. It's finished now, essentially. But yeah, I'll show you. I'll start waffling. And this is the cave. Now, again, very similar to the vivariums in here. I completely misjudged this. Completely misjudged it. I had vivariums on there. I don't know what the heck I was thinking. I thought it was wider than it was and blah, 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 blah. But anyway, we've sorted it. We've sussed it just. And when I mean just, there's literally a gnat's knob's worth of space to fit another 45 tall next to it. It's a bit of a squeeze, which on the positive side, it's not gonna, fall out and stuff. So gonna have those ones, and then we're gonna have two 45 cubes there, and then two 60 talls there. So 45, 45, 60. Now, the only bad thing with this is that this is in the way. However, we can remove that, so that's not too much of a problem. So by the end of this week, we are going to be starting hopefully to paint the interior of this, and then we're going to get the heat cable and then the LEDs and stuff like that. So essentially, the only light that's going to be coming from this cave is the light that's going to be illuminating the enclosures. So that's really, really fun. Now, over here, we are having kind of like thick rope on there, just so kind of like a zoo kind of effect, when you're going through like the tropical houses and stuff like that, but obviously on like a smaller kind of scale. So yeah, now one thing with the rope, if you have popped in and you've asked me how things are going over here and whatnot, like popped in the shop this is, and I've brought up the rope, you will know how much of a ball ache it was. So one, we went to about 5 different Aldis to try and get this rope. We managed to get enough, which was good. But that wasn't the annoying ball achy part. The annoying ball achy part was when we cut the rope, it went all like bendy-wendy and like squiggly and stuff like that. So it's made out of nylon, so we needed a way to kind of straighten it out. Now, obviously, plastic and heat works together, so I was suggesting to Emma, I know, naked flame, we'll pop it next to it, we'll warm it, blah, blah, blah. And Emma was like, absolutely not. That is going to cause a fire. So I was just pottering about in here, doing my thing. And then like a eureka moment hit me, and I decided to just try it out. Just got like a couple of the rope pieces, and I put them in boiling water, submerged them for about 10 minutes, took them out, strung them over kind of like kind of like a roof joist type thing that we've got in the back. Straighten them out like fully. And then, yeah, and then it's worked. It's straightened them out, and they're not bendy, wendy, or curly anymore. So that's a score 1 for me. So, yeah, as much as there have been failures with this project, there's been little triumphs as well. But yeah, so that is essentially it. But yes, thank you very much for watching. Thank you also for your continued support. Thank you as well for asking how it's going actually at work in the shop and stuff like that. It really does mean a lot. So the waiting list is all that we've got is growing and growing and growing week on week on week, which I'm really, really happy about. So I can't wait to essentially unveil it all. We was hoping that we was going to be able to do it on like the 10-year anniversary of the shop, which is coming up first week of next month. But unfortunately, it's not looking likely. Oh, crikey. Have I mentioned the window? I think I mentioned the window. Anyway, the window. So we called the window people that were doing the window, and they said, this was about a week ago, this is another reason why things have been holding up, because it's like a domino effect essentially. Once that's done, we can then start popping everything else all in place and whatnot. So we're just working on that. Like the door for there is going on the berm enclosure, so we can't put the berms in and whatnot until that's there and done. But anyway, I'm rambling. So we rang them about a week ago, and they were like, yeah, it's going to be about three more weeks. We were like, Jesus Christ. Like, I can't deal with, like, another three weeks. Like, this is crazy. But, as luck would have it, they are coming tomorrow, which is Wednesday the 24th. Touch wood. Touch wood. Like, if they don't come, I am going to be absolutely gutted. And the fact that this is documented on video is going to make me look very, 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 very silly. Other than just walking around, just chatting bare for the past like 13 minutes or so. But yeah, anyway, like I said, thank you all so much for your support. If you did like the content, please make sure that you do give us a like, share, and subscribe. And we will see you in the next one. Ta-ra!